Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today is kind of different than what I would normally post, and so in saying that, I would really appreciate it if you went to the description and checked trigger warnings before anything, before you guys continue watching. Please make sure and go check those trigger warnings. And this is not a video that you have to watch. Honestly, like if you can't handle the topics, don't watch it. It's okay. But this is my story. 'Cause I'm not the painting you fell for, and I'm not the painting you. So what triggered me to share my story? Before I get into my story, why am I telling you this? I'm a crochet influencer. I have a boutique, but what does my personal life matter in any of this? And I probably wouldn't have shared this if Refined Vibes didn't do a collab with Ophire. So I decided to open the hooks in this video. So this is the Refined Vibes and Ophire Co collab. So I am pretty pumped about this. I've been wanting an Ophire hook for a really long time, and as soon as I saw that Larissa was doing a collab with them, I knew that I had to buy this hook in specific. Then when I heard the story behind the hook, it made it even more special and really hit home for me. So I am here to tell my story, why I decided to buy this hook in particular, why it means so much to me, and everything like that. To start off, Larissa was the person that gave me confidence to start my YouTube and put myself out there. She was really inspiring in starting this process, and she gave me shout out after shout out on her lives, and she really helped me grow my subscriber count, my confidence, everything. She has truly been a gift in my life. And Larissa, if you're watching this, thank you so much. I literally love you so much. But I just am overly proud of everything that she's done and the things that she's said. And one of the main reasons that I bought this hook, other than obviously a collab and it being an Ophire hook, was that part of the proceeds are going to sexual assault awareness and a shelter in Las Vegas. So that's kind of one of the parts of the story that I'm going to be talking about. Is my sexual assault and kind of how I took it and how I grieved and how I've grown from it. But let's open this hook first and let's do a little haul. I am so pumped about this. Like, personally, I just love crocheting and I love Larissa. And I've been following Ophire Co. for a while now, and all of their hooks are just absolutely exceptional. I will have Ophire and Refined Vibes linked in the comments below, or not the comments, the description below. So if you guys are interested in subscribing to either, that would be amazing. Here's my receipts. Oh, this thank you card is so cute. I love it. And if you guys are interested, here's Ophire Co.'s barcode. You guys can scan that if you want. And here's the hook. I have seen something really cool with this is they have a travel case with it. I thought that it would be like a paper tube. Oh, it's wooden. Ah, I'm so excited. And it has like the Ophire Co. on it. Okay, let's open this hook. I might cry. Oh, cool. It's like a little cork too. We're gonna see it together first. Are you ready? Oh! It's even more beautiful in person. Oh! Oh! I wish that I could fake my reaction to, like, I wish I was faking, like, I'm shaking. This is, oh, they did an amazing job. Like, I'm so proud of you, Larissa. Oh my god. Ophire Co, thank you so much for this. Look at the like sheen of it. It it doesn't even, my camera doesn't even do it justice. Like I will put in some like glamour shots like over here. But it has like a bluish sheen in the purple and like I got a 5.5 millimeter because I make my turtles with this. I use a 5.5 with Sweet Snuggles Light. Guys, look at it. I have never seen a more beautiful hook. I've never touched a nicer hook in my entire life. Do you know what's even crazier about this hook? Overall, after shipping, taxes, and everything, this was $23. That's it. 23. I literally don't want to even put it down. Like it's so beautiful. And the travel case, come on. Oh. This is editing Chloe, and I am literally going to cry. Ophire has a like birthday hook set, and my birthday's in March, and the March set is so beautiful. Let me like look at it. Oh, like I need it. Like I literally need it. Like I don't know if I can breathe anymore without it. This, Larissa, you started an issue. I'm going to be financially irresponsible because of you. It's okay. I can't. I wonder if I can keep this sticker. I want to put it on my cup. I hope I can. I'm trying to get the Ophire Co. and Refined Vibes collab sticker off of the packaging so I can keep it. Yay! I can. Okay, awesome. Let's put it on the community cup. I actually already have a Refined Vibes sticker on here, believe it or not. I bought a T-Rex from her. Where am I going to put this one? I want to put it right here. Oh my God. Larissa, I'm so proud of you. I'm like so proud of you. Like, this is amazing. You're amazing. Like, this is, and this might be super random, but this is literally Rapunzel as a hook. Like, I love Rapunzel, and this just reminds me so much of Rapunzel. But I am so thankful and grateful that I even had the opportunity to own one of these hooks. I was up at midnight when they released, and I bought it as soon as I could. And so I've just been sitting and waiting anxiously for this to come in the mail. And it was really quick. Like they have tons of sales, so I'm like very surprised that they got it out this quickly. But I can't stop staring at it. I'm like so grateful and just so thankful. And I love Ophire Co. and I love Refined Vibes. I love Larissa and I love her mother, and Oscar is so great and her dad is so funny, and I'm grateful that they're on the internet and that I can like interact with her and her family. They're all so wonderful. So you guys have really made this crochet community a better place, and I'm just so endlessly grateful and thankful that this is like a reality for me and that you guys are in my life. But in saying that, let's get on to maybe my story and why this means so much to me. So, my freshman year, I was friends with this girl, and she and I were friends from since I moved to the school, which was 6th grade, all the way up to freshman year. And freshman year is when my happened, and we lost connection, obviously. She was the one who did it, which isn't typical. Typically, when you hear a sexual assault story, it can come from like typically at least when I hear it, it's man on woman, or that's the one I hear the most often. And so I think that it didn't really register with me right away when it did happen, because I'd never heard of like girl on girl sexual assault, and I didn't fully register what was going on. Um, Afterwards, it was just like, there's one trigger statement that um, she said afterwards that when I hear, I still get not necessarily anxious, but um, kind of, it just floods back the bad memories. But she said no regrets after, and that was something that really like stuck with me and hurt. It really did. Um, and then from then on out, there was just kind of a struggle going on from there. My anxiety started then, sleep issues, and kind of like not necessarily. I wouldn't want to go as far to say depressed, but it was hard to maintain myself for sure. And I was freshly started dating my boyfriend at the time, and we both were really grieving the. I hadn't had my first kiss yet. I planned to have my first kiss with my boyfriend, and I don't classify what happened as my first kiss because it shouldn't count. Like that's not how that works. Like that's not a first kiss sort of thing. It's not consensual, and it shouldn't count. So I didn't count it. And so I would say that my boyfriend is my first kiss. But that was another thing that I had to deal with and wrestle with for a while, is that like I had felt like she had taken not just my happiness for a while, but my innocence and what I really wanted with my boyfriend was taken from me. And that was really hard for me to process. But then on top of it, I got heat rashes and panic attacks and lots of nights where I just couldn't sleep. And that was really hard. I mean, like, and it probably took me maybe a year and a half to 2 years to fully process what had happened. I had stayed friends with her. I didn't tell anyone until 2 months after it happened. I told my boyfriend 2 months after, and I told my mom 5 months after. And it was just a really hard thing. We were all in a friend group together, so her and I were kind of the ones that kept the friend group together. And so when I came out and told people what had happened, our friend group broke up, and that was really hard on me. Everyone, at least it felt like everyone sided with her, and that was really hard on me as well, because it was so, I was so used to one way. Our friend group stayed together from 6th grade up to that point, and I really loved that friend group at the time, and I was really heartbroken when everyone went another way and chose her over me. And that was okay. And a couple of my friends realized later what had happened and kind of sided back with me. But it was a hard thing to process, and something that should never happen to anyone. And it did happen, and I can't go back in time and stop it. So I just have to deal with it. And I'm just very grateful that there are people out there that are trying to spread awareness. And I wish that I had known that it just felt like I was on my own planet, especially in my tiny small town. There was nothing I could do, or what it felt like there was nothing I could do, no one to talk to that knew what I was going through. And I'm sure there was so many people in my school that had experienced similar things, but it didn't feel like it. And I just felt that no one would believe me or no one would understand. And I wish that I knew that there was people out there that could understand and would understand and wanted to help and wanted to listen. And I know that my family wanted to listen and wanted to help, but there was something about them not having experienced it that I thought wouldn't necessarily help. So I kind of forced myself to deal with it on my own. But it was hard. I mean, it really was. And I don't want anyone to feel alone, like, ever. If you need to talk, I'm here. My Instagram DMs are open. You can email me, all the stops, and I have all the contacts in my link tree. I will link hotlines, helplines, places to go in the description. If you are experiencing this and you're staying quiet, I promise you, no one is going to judge you. No one that cares about how you're feeling right now is going to judge you. And I just want people to understand and grasp that it's not your fault. No matter what the situation was, if it wasn't consensual, it was not your fault. And I just wish that I wish that I would have realized sooner that there are people out there, and there are people that care, and there are people that love you. And so through this experience, I have only grown stronger as a person. I have become less trusting, but that is honestly a good thing. I was so gullible and so trusting of everything, and I'm not grateful that the experience happened. I am grateful for what I learned from the experience. And so the situation isn't ideal and wasn't ideal, but the outcome of this is so much better than I had imagined or hoped. I am the happiest that I have ever been. I found Christ. I am with my boyfriend still. I have found myself and I love myself, and I am more vigilant. I am paying attention to my surroundings, and I am not doing anything that could jeopardize myself or other people. And I just want everyone to know that even though you go through hard times, there is a way out of it. And you don't have to sit alone in it. You don't. I sat alone in it for so long, and it led me to the point where I really didn't want to be here anymore. And am I so grateful that I stayed, because like, this life is more than I could have ever hoped for and ever imagined. I mean, we hit 1K, and that's so amazing. You guys are so amazing. And I'm just over the moon grateful for anything and everything that you guys do. So thank you guys so much for everything. You have really made this a safe place for people, a home. And now a message for Larissa. Hey Larissa, if you're watching this, I don't know if you are, but if you are, I just thought that I would tell you thank you on behalf of myself and any other people that have experienced SA or, basically anything. You are such a safe place on the internet, and you have truly made this life easier. I mean, you have created a happy place and a home for people who don't have that in their lives. And you're so inspiring. The way that you handle everything is so graceful and so amazing. And your smile, you glow. And I mean, your family is adorable. And I'm just insanely grateful that you exist in this lifetime, and that I have the pleasure of knowing that you're here and that I could reach out to you whenever and you'd be there. and I'm so proud of you. This collaboration is just insane. I mean, look at you go. I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud of you. So just know that, like, I'm rooting you on, and my community is rooting you on, and all of our friends are rooting you on, and I'm just so happy and grateful that you are alive and that you're here. I also want to say, I didn't know Claudia, but I really, really, really love her. Just from what you've talked about her and the way that you loved her, that makes me love her too. And so I hope that she's happy, and I hope that she's looking down and is so insanely proud of you, and I just know she is, and I just know that this hook is a memory for her, and it's carrying on her legacy, and you're helping out so many people that need it. In saying that, thank you so much for everything that you've done for everybody. You are just impeccable, and I'm so grateful for you. So thank you so much. You have really done it this time. I love you guys. Make today a great day.
All I see is that painting.